Tent. Disney. Intoxicated. Eel slap.
And showtime.
Hello, dummies.
Rolling.
I'm Dan.
I like the idea of a director that's just late out the gate. We're like the countdown is like 3, 2, 1, and then the camera's going on. He goes 0.
What?
Go.
No,
roll it.
Like he just keeps throwing on one more things.
Roll it. It's on right now. You've got the stage. Like we're fucking trying.
Right. And then you start talking and he kind of cuts you off. Oh, and okay. And
Right.
4,
More?
5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 4.
Roll it. Take
9.
Take 1.
8, 7. You're so confused. You're like, God damn, I was ready on 1. 6.
I'm not new.
4, 3.
Oh, funny thought in my brain. You said your name was Dan Cummins?
I just said Dan.
I am Joe then.
You're just Joe.
I don't want to go. We're not going to do
Dan and Joe.
Yes,
That's all.
That's it.
That's it. That's
Took
all
away
we
the
are.
last names today.
Like Prince, Madonna, Dan, Joe.
Right. The symbol. We need to change our name to a symbol.
Yeah.
That's coming.
Uh-huh.
We have to at least get 15 years in. We can have a little mark.
I think we got to update it and be like, there's so many Lils now. Lil Joe, Lil D,
Little Joey.
Lil Danny, Lil Danny
Dicky.
C,
Oh, Little Dicky's
Lil
the guy.
Joey P.
Oh yeah. Little Joey P.
Lil Joey P, Lil Danny C. We're so young and cool.
Come on, guys.
Come on. Come on, go with it.
Please accept us. All right. Well, I'm not going to talk about anything out the gate.
Okay.
Because I don't give a fuck about it.
All right.
But I do give a fuck.
Coming in saucy.
Yeah. But I do give a fuck about some new merch that we have in the store. Zach, bring it up on the fucking screen. Zach!
Ooh.
This is a vaporwave type style.
I haven't seen that.
I love that
it.
throwback. I mean, it's that, it's that 80s, 90s kind of transition vibe. And it's just super cool. I've always loved this style. And it's available right now. We have a t-shirt. Looks like we have like a desk pad. And then we also have a mug. So
Nice.
How awesome is that?
That's awesome.
I've been waiting for a design like this. It reminds me of exactly what I expect, like, To You from Internet.
Yes.
To look like. Just diving into it. Has the same flavor. If you do watch the video version of what the intro looks like for To You from Internet,
Yeah.
it has that same throwback vibe. So I hope you guys really like this.
It reminded me, I already forgot that I had done this early this morning. I wanted some new t-shirts, just some random like band shirts.
Yeah.
And I went and I got early 80s stuff, 80s vintage stuff. It's replica. It's not actual vintage, but it's that look. And I got Aha, like the Take On Me era.
Yeah.
Kind of like the video. And I got Hall & Oates, like
Nice.
Man-Eater kind of era. And then I got one more, like early 80s. Oh, no. And I got Steely Dan. And they like a Charlie Brown looking Steely Dan.
Damn.
But it had that same kind of
It's a good
vibe.
collection.
Some of it. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. And now they'll accept me.
Now
the kids
Come
let
on.
me into the...
Come on, little Danny C, wearing my...
Little Joey P and Little Dan C. Come
Come on,
on.
I got a Hall & Oates t-shirt.
Let's
I'm cool.
in, right? Come on.
Come on, Steely Dan. Cool young guys like Steely Dan.
Go check out the shirts and pick it up. That's how you can support and know that we know that you like the design. Because if you buy it, we're like, cool, they fucking liked it. Then we can make more in that ballpark. Go to badmagicmerch.com or iswedumb.com. And then if you end up buying the shirt and they send you a typewriter, store at badmagicproductions.com. That's where you complain.
Or just keep that fucking typewriter. That's sweet.
It's broken. Oh. It's always a broken typrighter.
God, 'cause that's
a broken fax machine.
If you got a nice typewriter,
Fuck
like
that
if you
shirt.
thought you ordered a t-shirt and you're like, I just got a fucking nice ass typewriter.
Right.
This is worth way more than a shirt.
You just sell it back to Logan and then buy like way more shirts.
By
He's like, God damn it, listen, I accidentally
Buy
sent
30
you
shirts?
I accidentally sent you my typewriter.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I know.
I have it right here.
It's antique.
Yeah, I mean, this thing's $500.
Great condition?
Give it back to $450. God damn it.
Okay.
I guess now there's a whole shipping department where he's accidentally sending all of his shit away. It's like, God damn it, that wasn't a shirt, that was a fucking stapler. My keyboard!
For some reason, like the shipping department is in his cellar, and it's like half of it. So it's like half of it's like boxed up stuff from his childhood and things that are important to him, and then right across like 3 feet away is the actual merchandise, and they just keep swapping out the wrong things.
He's walking around like people are getting $5,000 cameras. He's like, fuck, I thought it was a cup. Like he does it all in the dark and drunk. I don't know.
You get one of those original Millennium Falcon, like Star Wars toys, like in the box.
What?
Holy shit!
This is great. Can you
This is worth $10,000. Sorry, I know you were supposed to get a coffee mug, but actually you got my, vintage, Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Can you please send it back?
Store at badmagicproductions.com. You can reach me at any time, and no one gets back to them. They know what they got.
Oh man, somebody a T-shirt. Instead, I got a 1986 yearbook for like some weird grade school.
Yeah, wherever he went.
Yeah, like Indiana grade school. Okay,
All right, fine.
it's signed. A bunch of people talking to Logan.
Today's episode is going back to the OG roots. Pretty sure this is I'm 100% sure. This is how it would have looked. How it would have looked out the gate on episode 1. We're back at it today.
Traditional. I was trying to do. I can't do it.
Traditional.
Like that's hard to do with.
You have to hit the R.
Tress.
Oh. All right, we fucked it. You
I
ready to get
tried.
going on the
Yeah,
show?
let's get out of here.
All right, Zach. Thanks, bud. The very super most important starting question. This sent our way by Dummy Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Fun visuals for all. Would you rather have all of your meals shot at you with a t-shirt cannon, or anytime you leave the house, you have to win your keys out of a claw machine? Wow. I love
Anytime you leave the house, you have to win your keys out of a claw machine.
So frustrating. The first thing I think about with the claw machine situation is your ETA is going to change drastically. You're like, oh no, I'm 15. I'll be over in 15 minutes or 6 hours. It really just depends on how good I am at my claw machine.
right.
And it's not, a lot of it doesn't matter how fucking good you are. It's just rigged. And every 500 or so,
Yep, you just have to go through it.
It'll finally grab.
Those things
and it's
have to be fucking rigged.
They are. I mean,
they really
yeah,
are?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They don't grab as tight, and then they will every now and again on a certain amount. It's a whole tested thing. They definitely rip you off.
How's that legal?
No one cares enough.
No one cares to regulate the claw industry.
I guess not.
Because that is so frustrating with the kids. You're like, especially those things are frustrating. That's infuriating because most of my experience, doing that little claw game is with Kyler or Monroe right next to me, watching me
Fail.
Yeah, right. Watching me fail, and they really want one thing in the claw machine. Not anymore. They're a little bit older, but they wanted one thing so badly, and then I fucking time it perfectly. And I do get it to go exactly where I want, and it grabs a stupid little head, and then it just won't hang on and drops. But then in their minds, they're like, no, you should just more to the left. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking nailing it. This thing is rigged.
It just flops off of it.
Right.
That's why. And then
Kids don't want to think it's rigged.
That's a big ass teddy bear. Your keys. That's a hard grab.
Hard grab with
You
keys.
have a little ring down there at the bottom. Like, come on. Fuck.
But then
You're walking. You don't have a car anymore.
But the T-shirt cannon.
With every meal.
And I eat a lot of softer food. Smoothies.
Uh-huh.
I like mashed potatoes. I mean, if you're blasting it at me in like a Tupperware container, that's one thing. If it's contained, like if I get my smoothie blasted in a smoothie container, it's fucking tightly sealed.
You said walk around with a butterfly net. Just
right, I catch
all
my
your
meal,
meals.
then I can do it. That's very different than you just put all the ingredients in a T-shirt cannon and fucking blast me with like mashed potatoes, gravy.
Yeah. You're the lunatic.
Then that's a hard no.
If it comes in a container or like it comes canned, it's just coming out of a t-shirt cannon. It's going.
It's going.
You're the weirdo that's walking around with a catcher's mitt, like a baseball glove.
Right.
Like 1 second. Yeah, side of beans, please, and just flip your hat backwards and reach in your little travel case. Put your catcher's mitt on. Okay, ready?
Okay, go.
You're the best at it because no one else has to deal with that situation.
I like that you went baseball. I went football in my mind, like when you're doing receiver drills with your kid or whatever. And like you're like, all right, go. It's always like whenever I played, I did the same thing when I was a kid, and we did it with Kyler. It's never short routes. When you're like throwing the football, it's always the fucking the deep routes, the over the shoulder you're looking for. I pictured that with the food, where no matter where you are, like, yeah, I'm gonna grab the meatball sub with the provolone, hold the pickles, and go. And then you just turn around and you start sprinting, and then you just hope to catch it over your shoulder.
Hey, in the parking lot, like dodging traffic,
or maybe you order and then you say like the football, you're like, and I'll get the provolone meatball sub down, hot, and then you start running. And then when you're about 50 yards out,
tomatoes, pickles, bread,
mashed potatoes, brown gravy, roasted turkey, freshly sliced, cranberry sauce, hot, and then you're just running, hoping to catch this heavy ass meal.
Onto ham,
Yeah, cream of wheat, a little bit of brown sugar on 2. Hot.
Officer Sprinty comes to mind. Just, and it's if it's not packaged. Also, a funny scenario around a table where
Just getting blasted.
like a goddamn
blasted.
Nickelodeon game show,
Right.
where you're like, God damn it! Like you have to eat. You've been putting it off. You're
Right.
like, can I have? I'll have some spaghetti. As soon as you say it, just whack in the face, chest. Like, thank you.
Blur.
Then you just scoop it
Used
off.
to it.
You lose. You have a bowl.
God, that would
you have
suck.
you have one of those bibs that just catches
Yeah.
shit, like a baby bib. Has a little container, so you just whatever. Shoot me with some bread. I'll catch some of it.
I just picture like you have to take off your glasses. You put on like a shower cap, like something, so you don't get the stuff all in your hair. Yeah, it's like all this setup just to get fucking food
Yogurt.
blasted in your face, in your face so fast. Yogurt. That sounds terrible. Even if you prepared and you had like a hazmat type suit on, and then you had to clean it off the suit to kind of eat it. That still is not an enjoyable way to eat a meal ever. And then without that, if you're just wearing regular clothes, all your fucking clothes are ruined. You got dried food in your hair. I'd be so angry every time I had a meal.
And my brain does initially feel that the
God.
t-shirt can and there's some depth between it, but there's also a funny part to me that imagines you walking up to a counter to order something and they pull it out and the t-shirt cannon is on your forehead. And they're just sitting there and you're just like, God damn it. You
Just take it.
turkey. And they right into the
knocks you
forehead.
to the ground?
They laugh. Everyone loves when you come to visit fucking whatever store you
Go to
like.
Jimmy John's. Yeah, I'm gonna get a turkey tongue. Oh, god damn! Just fucking pow! Just fucking immediate, just blast you.
They're rubbing their hands together when you walk in. Fucking, I was hoping little Danny C would come in today.
Little dancing.
Hit him with a fucking turkey sub.
You just like you do order it and then you just duck as fast as you can to try and
Hope
miss
they miss.
miss the shot. Okay, so okay, let's set some parameters for to make the decision though.
Okay,
do you
and
get
the key
the food?
situation sucks.
The key situation.
I don't even know
sucks.
what you would do with that. I guess you just don't
takes
have
a
a
long
car.
time. It
Yeah,
takes
I
a long
know.
time to leave.
Like, okay, I'm gonna get up in the morning early and go to the gym at 6,
or
and then
9.
you wake up at 2 in the morning and hope for the best. You might be late. It might be noon by the
Right.
time you get your fucking keys out. Zach,
What if you put a magnet on your keychain?
and just magnet it out of the claw machine.
Yeah.
I mean that's a good rig. You could also punch the glass out.
But for this hypothetical, we can't allow those loopholes.
Well,
Son of a...
So we got to. Okay, so let's start with the food cannon.
Okay.
Is it in a container, or is it just open so you just get splattered?
I think you don't know. It depends.
It switches.
It switches depending on the situation.
Then we got to go. Then we got percentages. Is it 50% of the time it's in a container?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's
so
go.
half. Okay. That's. I can work with that.
If it's food that's on the table, then that's coming. They're not going to package it and put it in the t-shirt can and then shoot it to you.
Oh, so it depends on where you are. It's
I
not
think
just
so.
random.
I think so.
So
The
if you're at
situation
work-
calls for it.
If you're at work and you're and you get it from the cafeteria, you can run baseball glove, whatever. You can catch it in a container.
Right.
But if you're home with a family, you get fucking blasted. I'm going claw then because I don't
Okay.
want. I just don't want. Even if it's one time a day, I don't want to get blasted in the face with my meal.
The sadness of when you get home, like a long
Yeah.
day at work,
Yeah.
and you walk in the door and like that slow walk over to the claw machine, so you can just like
drop your key off in
keys
there.
in. Like,
Yeah.
see you tomorrow, fucker.
So that's and that's
That's
the
a
thing.
sad walk. Just God damn it.
And that's the thing too, where you have to be really careful about when you're leaving the house. Take everything you need, because if you go back in, it sounds like in this magical situation, you got to drop your keys back in. You got to start claw machine all over again.
Every time you leave your house.
You don't want to do that more than once a day. Okay.
So I guess I have to go with I'm going to go with the claw machine.
Yeah. Claw machine.
think so.
Because the nice thing is, like every once in a while, with the food thing is always terrible. It's never pleasant to get blasted in your face, or to have to like run a fucking deep route down the hallway to get your lunch. That's never. You're like, yeah, that was awesome. But every once in a while, with the claw machine, first time you just grab it, and you're like, what a fucking great day.
This would be the best day. I'm never coming home.
I'm never going home.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. I just got my keys in one
Wait.
claw.
It's gonna be a great day. See you guys at dinner. And then one last vision I had now with the
Yeah.
football player in the Quizno shop or wherever you want to put him.
Okay.
I picture you ordering. You have your baseball glove on, but
Yeah.
you're down like a catcher giving signs while you order. You're like, yeah, cheese nugget 2, and you're doing the and like inside and outside, and he's going, Yep, he's watching the signs like and
Working with the t-shirt cannon
go.
person.
right? He just throws a slider. It's a food joke. That was a good food joke.
That's good. That's good.
Wouldn't be at a Subway place, but Slider is a thing.
I feel bad I missed it for a second. But once you said it, I'm like, oh, that was right there.
My whole setup was just to make sure I got one pun in. I can't wait for this story. You shared a little bit about this on social media, and we talked about it. But the parallels between these two instances are so funny to me. Let's talk about how dumb you are. Zach. You went on a hike.
I went on it. I'm wearing shorts today, even though my legs are super white, my arms are... It's not for looks. I'm wearing shorts to keep my balls dry. Truthfully.
Okay.
Because I went on a crazy hike. A couple years ago, I went on a hike with my son.
Yeah, start there, because we have talked about that, but it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago when he turned 12. The summer after he turned 12, there's this mountain across the river from Riggins, Idaho, across the Salmon, that I've looked at, my entire childhood. It was like the biggest little mountain kind of overlooking town. And I'm like, oh, that'd be so fun to climb one day. And then when Kyler and I went over there, the first time we did it, we did not prepare at all. We brought, some lights. I had a big backpack that had my tent in it and everything. We had sleeping bags. We did have the basics. We didn't plan food or water.
No.
We had donuts, chicken tenders, and a thing of water each.
I love just chicken tenders in a bag.
Oh my God, my mom was making fun of me for that.
When you got there, they're just wet.
They were terrible.
Just wet, soggy chicken.
Yep.
It's the worst.
Wet, soggy. So we didn't eat any of it. The donuts were okay. We ended up just being weirdos. And the next morning after camping overnight on this peak, we tore up the chicken and just threw it over. And I was doing these weird prayers. I was like, "Thank you, chicken God, for allowing us to make it to the top of the mountain." And then we'd throw a couple pieces of chicken off, and Kyler would just die laughing. So that's what we did with the chicken.
That's good.
So
it's better than eating it. It really
better
is.
than eating it. Mm-hmm. But that time we went up, and here's the thing about this mountain. To set the scene right, there's no trails.
It's a mountain.
It's just a mountain across, and there's no trees. Riggins is like in this weird desert climate, and you go 10 miles in any direction, and you're going to find pine trees. But in the middle, in this part of the camp, it's very sandy soil. They call it cheat grass. It's this long kind of grass, cactus, lots of fucking ticks, lizards, snakes. It's like this weird little microclimate that's very deserty. And so this mountain, I was thinking about it at the time with Monroe. I've literally never seen anybody ever, besides myself and my kids, ever go on this mountain.
Like not even hunters.
No, not hunters.
And that's telling you a lot.
Nope. There's no reason to hunt on it. There's horses, mules, deer, fucking coyotes, occasional, mountain lion,
snakes,
lots of snakes, and nobody else. And it's because it's really steep. And there's no trails. You're just hoping for game trails, and there's not many of them because the fucking deer hate it. Like the animals hate this place.
They went around.
They went around. It's and you have to go down to this bridge a couple miles south of town. You have to hike over one little hill, go down by this old like mining trail that used to lead, or maybe ranching trail. That takes you to this kind of like little flat area, not plain, but like
This is like a valley.
Yeah, it's not even a valley. It's just like a little flat area of land next to the river, like on a big bank.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some trees that you walk past that, and you have to go up and over another hill. And if I say a little hill, each of these takes like an hour to get up and over. Then you walk. So it takes you 2.5 hours to get to the base of the mountain you're trying to climb. And then it's like blackberry brambles in the bottom. It's literally 3 fucking trees that somebody planted a long time ago that are spaced out on this to get up to this little bank. And then it's just, there's no good way to get up there. And I learned that with Kyler 3 years ago, that I thought there'd be a trail. Nope. And so you can either kind of like crisscross on little tiny thin deer trails where your feet are always sliding, and it's a very steep hill. Like you can't sit down. And it feels like with your pack on, when you're facing it, like if you tipped over backwards, you're just going to roll way down the hill.
That'd be a cartoonish fall.
Oh, total Brad. It'd be a long time. Like that wheel that we watched where Brad came from, steeper than that hill.
Oh, shit.
Definitely.
All right.
And deceptively steep. And we learned that. I already fucking knew that. And this is why it's dumb. So before I did it the first time, I told the kids, like Monroe, she's competitive with Kyler. And I'm like, well, I'll do it with Kyler this summer. And then 2 years from now, I'll do it with you. And then Kyler and I did it, and it was a fucking disaster. and we got up there. We stayed in the tent. It was so windy. There's no flat spot up on top, so you have no place to really put your tent. So we're just like squeezed into each other and worried that we're going to roll down the fucking hill. And then we come down the next day, my legs are cramping up because I'm dehydrated, and it was hard to walk, and it was like I was sore for a week. And I'm like, this is the fucking worst place ever to hike.
The idea of a tent on a super steep hillside.
It's a nightmare.
Makes me laugh. Like, you're in there and you're in your sleeping bags. You're like, good night. But you guys are both like basically standing up in a tent. You're laying down, but just almost, good night, buddy.
Good night, buddy.
You're sleeping like astronauts.
It was so bad. And last time was dramatic because we were worried about it getting dark, getting stuck on the steepest part of the hill. So I was literally crawling on hands and knees the last 30 minutes of the climb. Ugh. And then I was so exhausted, I laid down to set the tent up. And I didn't want to stand up. And then just crawled in it and fell asleep. And then so what I should have done, a smarter parent would have explained to Monroe, hey, I know I said I was going to do that hike with you too, but that was before we did it. And it's a fucking death hike. And no one should ever do it. There's a reason we've never ever seen anybody go on that mountain. It's a piece of shit.
Let's pick another.
Any other mountain. I'll fucking do Mount Everest before I do that piece of shit again. And instead, I'm just like, nope, a deal's a deal. And then
put it on the books.
And then last time, I was like, okay, you're going to be older next time. You have to train. No, I don't. Literally didn't train one fucking day. So just winging it, knowing better. Yeah. Knowing that it's going to kill me. And then definitely packed more water, packed more food, electrolytes, all that kind of stuff. But all the extra food doesn't change the fact that it's still the same mountain.
You know why it was bad the second time as well? Because you didn't have chicken to sacrifice to the chicken gods.
Didn't have chicken for the chicken. We didn't appease the chicken gods.
We didn't please them. That's why it was way worse.
So the last time I did it, I'm 3 years younger. And then also it was September, I believe. But it was either early, it was either May, or it was...
Sure.
It wasn't as hot. It was 70 degrees.
Right.
Well, this time we just set the date way in advance. Father's Day weekend is fuck it. That's the one that works out in the schedule. Going to do it. Weather's it's going to be in the low 90s. And I'm just like, yep, whatever. Still going to do the climb. Gonna put on jeans. No prob. Don't need to train. It was so goddamn hot. Didn't think about how and I know this because I've done it before. Literally no shade. You're going to be in the fucking beating down. It was in a Western where the vulture starts circling people. There was a weird bird circling us for a while. I'm like, yeah, probably thinks we're going to fucking die.
It's waiting.
So Monroe and I, we go on this this hike. There was almost weird animal signs going into it. I remember I turned around this one bend. There was a coyote about 20 feet away. And he just looked at me and just was like a weird look of what the fuck are you doing here?
You lost?
People aren't supposed to be here.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? And then he's turned and just jogged off. Fuck, idiot.
Fucking weirdo.
So we go up, not thinking about the heat. We got lucky last time, I guess, comparatively with Kyler, and kind of found a zigzaggy thing. We found nothing. I'm not exaggerating when I throw out these numbers. A good 600-700 yards, the worst part of the hill, we just crawled up for a couple of hours.
Man.
Hands and knees, grabbing grass, pulling ourselves. Monroe, where's the trail? I don't know. I thought there was one here. We have to keep going.
That Western
fucking bird circling.
Another friend has showed up.
Right. Every time we look up, there's one more bird circling us. Finally make it. Now I'm worried my legs start to cramp on the way up. It didn't happen until the very end last time. And we've drank so much water. We brought a lot of water, but we're drinking all of it because it's so hot. We had 6 liters of water and we're just pounding it and fucking putting electrolytes in it, and it's sweating so profusely. We finally make it up on top of the hill, no shade, set up the tent, but we got there early. Last time we left late, we're like, we're going to get there early. And I wasn't thinking how the earlier we get up there, the longer we have to stew in the heat and need more water. So then we're in the tent, and it's a fucking sauna. I'm sweat's pouring off. There's ticks crawling all over me. Luckily, I had all this bug spray to keep the ticks from going to my skin. I'm like, we're fucking dying. We're going to die here in this tent. So
there's 16 of them.
Monroe looks like she's about to cry. Her fucking toenails all cracked from the way up. It's all it's got blisters forming on her feet. And I'm like, okay, what if we just go back down and we'll get down by the river so at least we don't have as far to go back in the morning like we did. We made it, just like your brother. We made it. We'll take pictures. We prove it. Let's camp at the base though. And she's like, okay. And then the way down was so bad, we still thought, well, maybe if we go, there was a little trail at the very end through these rocky parts at the top of the mountain. We're like, well, maybe if we stay on that, it will lead somewhere. And it's so weird how those game trails will just fizzle out.
Yeah.
That trail was great it did work for about 100 yards, and then it just disappeared. And it was I literally wanted to cry. I was like, no. So then I didn't know what else to do. We just back crawled down the hill, dropping 1 foot behind you, legs with a crab walk, but reverse hundreds of yards down this steep hill. Monroe is borderline crying, but she's so tough. She's keeping it in. At one point, what's funny is this mountain's directly across from part of the town, so they can hear you if you were to scream and see you, but they can't help you. And I just was so frustrated. I just, as loud as I could, I was like, "Fuck you, mountain!" Just like a crazy person.
Throwing shale.
We have thrown shale down. We finally make it to a little bit of a bench. And then I'm like, Monroe, I'm like, let's just go all the way back to Grandma's. And she's like, just doing everything she can not to like break down. And she's like, yeah, okay. And then I had this heavy tent at the bottom of my pack. I'm like, unstrap it. And she's like, what? She's like, I'm like, unstrap it. And she's like, it's rolling down the hill. I'm like, fuck our tent. I'm like, just leave it. We're in survival mode. And then, so I just like left my tent in the canyon. And then my legs are cramping like I've never had cramps like this ever in my life. I was honestly thinking like, how long would it take a life flight to get here? And
It sounds like a success.
Monroe later, she's like, I didn't even tell her that. And later she was like, I was thinking about life flight a lot during that hike. It was a fucking death hike.
Oh man.
We sweat so much we drank 6 liters of water, didn't pee once. Just sweat it all out. And then every once in a while, I had Monroe on her phone look up how to fight cramps. And it was like stretch and massage. So like about every 100 yards, I would fall to the ground because my legs would give out and they would seize up. And then I would just writhe in agony. Like it was so dramatic. I was yelling like, ah, ah, and just like rubbing my legs. And I'm like, just give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. And then I would be laying there. And then she's like sweaty out of her mind. She looks kind of dead in the eyes. And then she's like, damn, I'm so thirsty. I'm like, I know,
baby.
I know,
we're going to be okay.
We can do this. my legs would stop cramping. Then she'd be like, Dad, then she's the one like pushing. She's like, you got to get up. We got to keep. I had foldable walking sticks. I took out the walking sticks at the end and I'm trying to like lean them as like a fucking second pair of legs. Like it was fucking dramatic.
Oh my God.
Get back. We finally somehow made it. And then, you know those heat rashes you get from like friction burns when you're out in the heat and you're stewing?
Get them all the time.
Oh, I got powder, like Gold Bond powder to prevent that.
Whoops.
I put so much and it just caked.
It turns into like butter,
like stone.
Cake. Like cake butter, yeah.
I had these weird fucking all of my pubes and stuff like that. And I had these crazy big red rashes. And I've had those on my thighs before from friction burns. I don't know how I didn't even notice it because I was so worried about everything else. Somehow stewing in my hot jeans for 10 hours of sweat.
Your weird fucking jeans?
Yeah, because of the grass and the ticks and the bugs and blackberry brambles. It would have cut the fucking shit out of us if we didn't have... We're walking through cactuses.
No wonder it's so fucking hot.
It was so hot.
No, listen, Joe. We had to wear the snowsuits.
I know. What? Yeah, I basically...
Why'd you guys have beanies on? Because of the birds.
When I got to the shower, finally at my grandma's that night, I almost like screamed out in the shower when the water hit my dick. I didn't realize that my dick and my balls and my upper thighs all fucking friction burned. Like somebody, like almost like I naked on a gym floor, ran as fast as I could, and then tried to slide across the floor on my dick.
A penguin slide.
Like a penguin slide on my bare dick. That's what happened on that.
Wait, when you were hiking, did you tuck it? Were you doing like a funny joke and tucking your penis the whole time? And that's how it happened? No?
No.
I don't know.
I would have sold my dick for a glass of water by the end of that hike.
Oh.
I'd be like, I'll cut my dick off and you'll give me a cup of water?
Okay.
Fucking done.
It's just like, I would do anything for water. He's like, I'm going to need you to... Here. He goes, no.
Here's my dick. I was going to say, just ask nicely.
I'm just going to need you to say, please. I don't... Oh, shit.
Can I just cut my dick off for another?
Can I have 2 glasses of water for a dick?
So anyway,
that's brutal.
It was a brutal, and what makes it so dumb.
And I love Monroe because that's awesome.
I will say,
much proud of her.
She was so proud, and I will say, so super dumb that I didn't just call it off like, sweetie, it is a terrible idea. Nope, but I committed. And the cool thing is, she's maybe the most proud of herself I've literally ever seen her in her whole life.
Dude,
she's
shit
13.
Like that, it changes your life.
And I told her, I go, Monroe, I'm like, you being able to do that, I'm like, we hiked in brutal conditions,
right,
in the heat for like 10 hours, 12 hours, over 10 hours. I'm like, there isn't a trail in this country that you can't fucking conquer.
Right.
I'm like, no guide, you went with your idiot father who doesn't plan shit. I'm like, and you lived. I'm like, but she really is like, it meant so much. She got like blackberry cuts on her arms. She got her own heat rashes. We both had blisters on our feet, but she was so proud that she pulled it off. She never just broke down and gave up. She was pushing me to keep going at times. And I've never been more proud of her, honestly. So it was cool that way.
Like those huge hikes
She's a
and
badass.
exploring and like backpacking. I mean, sports too.
Yeah.
When those get really fucking difficult.
Yeah.
It affects you so much when you're like, I can fucking do that. I can do this.
Yeah.
And it's just, all it takes is one of those those moments of just overcoming all of your self-doubt.
Yeah.
That you'll have that to look back on for the rest of her life.
Exactly.
She's like, I can fucking,
Yep.
if I can do that shit, I can do this.
And I did tell her that. I'm like, so much of life is like, remember on the trail where we just kept telling each other towards the end, we're like, just keep walking. Just one foot in front of the other. Just keep walking. I'm like, that's life. If when life gets really hard, I go, because I kept thinking, I'm like, well, what's the alternative? If we stop, it's going to be fucking worse. Like, it's going to be more brutal. So as painful as it is to keep walking, that's our best choice, and that's a good analogy for life.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it might really suck, you might be exhausted, you might be all beat to shit, but trying to walk forward is still probably your best bet.
Yeah. And what I have but it reminded me of this. It's not nearly as fun as you almost dying on the hillside with your kids. It's not that fun. But it does remind me of when you make a dumb plan, you're like, we're sticking with it.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what happens, we're not changing it.
Right.
It's been this way, whatever it is.
Such a parent thing.
100%.
I said I was going to do this, and God damn it, we're going to do it.
I'm a man of my word.
Yep.
And I'm dumb.
Right. A smarter person would change their minds and deal with the consequences of people being disappointed.
They would explain.
Nope.
Right.
I said it 5 years ago, so fuck it. Here we go.
So my mom was
Yeah.
coming to town, and we had planned that we were going to go to Silverwood.
Yeah.
And we made these plans like in the winter. It was the one weekend that she could come up, and it was a bad part. Like Coeur d'Alene gets packed.
And it's a big theme park. So
Yeah,
if you're not
Sorry,
from around
fuck
here.
me.
No.
Everyone knows what it is.
It's like roller coasters, water park. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a theme park. It has all that stuff. It does have a water side.
Yeah.
That was untouchable with how busy it was on this day. So it was a touristy time of the year, and it just happened to be one of the hottest fucking days ever.
Yeah.
It was one of those days where it hits like 105. We get a handful of those every year.
Yeah.
And that was on this day. My mom, she mid-60s. She's, I guess, great health for mid 60s,
But
but
doesn't
not
love the
for
heat.
fucking 105 degrees. And if you're at Silverwood, it's not a giant theme park.
Yeah.
So when there's lines, it takes a while.
Yeah.
So we went there. Kids were there. We were all dying. All the lines to get fucking water were 45 minutes long. You couldn't go to the water side because there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It was so packed out. And so we hit like maybe 3 rides and got the fuck out of there. It was like, well, we should have just rescheduled this for like next time instead of making everybody miserable. And it ruined like Silverwood. I think it's this bad memory now. Like everyone's like, fuck that.
And you knew it going in. That's the dumb
Oh,
part.
yeah. We
Because,
knew
like,
it at least a
You've
week.
been there before. You knew what was going to happen, but you're like, well, that's why I said I was going to do it. So we're going.
Got the kids all hyped up and let's go drag them into misery. How bad
Yeah.
could it be?
Right.
And they threw the biggest fits. And everyone was dead and we couldn't even get water. Bathroom lines were huge. It was the most packed
Yeah.
I've seen Silverwood in all of the times that we've gone over the last 12 years of being here in the area.
Ugh.
It was really bad.
That is a good parental lesson. And actually, strangely, on this same trip that I just made, I did get better at one thing. Monroe wanted to bring a smaller backpack at first because she just liked it more. And I was like, nope. Risking her being upset. I'm like, you have to bring this bigger one to bring more water and gear and all that.
Right.
But it is that thing where I've been so bad in the past where it's like you just get afraid to disappoint them or upset them. That you're just like, okay, I know I'm a lot older than you. I've failed more than you. I know this is dumb, but I don't feel like dealing with you throwing a tantrum right now. So we're just going to continue on with this horrible plan.
Reminds me a little bit if they remember your story about going snowmobiling and the boots situation.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Same thing. You had to wear the boots because they were cute. And almost lost your feet.
Right.
So it reminds me of that. Well, good job. I'm glad you didn't die.
It worked out.
And as much of it is a thing for Monroe overcovering shit, like you made it through too. Two times being dumb shit, almost dying out there. And there's a free tent.
There's a free tent. If you're willing to go search the rattlesnake-infested blackberry brambles at the bottom of a hill that no other humans have been on. Oh, and there were so many sketchy things.
The coyote takes it, and he's the king. He
king
somehow
of that
gets the tent set up. It's like, hey, everybody. You go back out there, he's like, thank you.
It was at one point. It was like out of a movie too, where there was just like skulls, like animal carcasses on the sides of this one deer trail, where like other things it looked like they probably just got too hot and just fucking laid down and died. And then the sketchiest thing was this was not human. There was like 2 horse legs from the knee down just laying next to the trail.
Nice.
I don't know if that was a cougar. Or
It sounds like a cougar.
Something.
Cougar move.
Got that. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be us. Actually, I had my 9mm. So, worst case scenario, I was so thirsty, I probably would have fucking shot the cougar and then tried to like drink its blood just to get some kind of hydration.
Instead of, just don't go. I like how you went there and not like, just risk it drinking out of the river. It's like, I'm going to kill this fucking moose and drink its blood.
Well, actually, Monroe that was one thing I was for. Monroe wanted to drink out of the river, and I'm like, no, I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it's not.
And then I looked at, she's like, no, it'll be fine. And I'm like, I looked up something, it was like, it was like gastriticulitis. It was something terrible.
It's bad. You should
like, no.
She says that, you'd be like, what would make this whole situation better? She's like, what? You're like, diarrhea. That would be perfect.
This is how the settlers died.
You think you're tired now? Wait till you shit your entire inside out while you're trying to do all this.
Oh my God.
Let's just leave the water alone. I promise you. All right, let's move on to Dumb Dumb Idiots. Zach, play the segment thing.
Dumb. Dumb, dumb. Dumb. Dumb, dumb. Idiot.
Here's a dummy. I do feel bad for the man that he killed, but here we go. So chill, I'm just intoxicated. Florida DUI suspect says after killing pedestrian, police say. He was going fucking fast.
God.
Let's take a look at this article.
Chill.
I know.
I'm just intoxicated.
Right. So drunk driver.
Blood on his windshield.
He wasn't just
Chill.
he wasn't going 15. We'll get here. I feel so bad for the guy who got mashed.
Okay.
So a drunk driver accused of killing a father of four appeared in court on Monday to face multiple charges following a hit and run in Davie last January.
So this is Florida.
Yeah.
Of course.
Davie Florida. Davie Police Department said they responded to the scene near the intersection of State Road 7 and Griffin Road after the crash on Monday, January 18th, just before midnight, in which the car hit a pedestrian. So according to Davie Police, a man later identified as Pedro Mas, 27, was driving a white 2018 BMW X2, for all you gearheads out there, which detectives said hit the 45-year-old Joseph Nichols, who was walking in the median. Now, police said that Hollywood rescue personnel arrived at the scene, and as they were trying to remove Moss from the vehicle, one of the police officers heard the driver say, "Y'all chill, I'm just intoxicated." I'm sorry, fucking what?
Chill.
So his blood alcohol content was 0.244.
Oh, damn.
And the legal to drive in Florida
Damn.
is 0.08. Not even close.
He was over 3 times. So he's fucked up. He's fucked up.
He's fucked up. It does say that he was running from the bar because a girlfriend was tracking him there. And then she knew he was there. And then he took off and was speeding. And the speeds were between 108 and 117 miles per hour.
Oh, my God.
Dude.
108. And what does
And
it
the
say?
speed limit is 45 on that road.
He's going, well over twice the speed limit.
Yeah.
Fucking hits some guy and kills him.
His blood alcohol and the speed limit were 3 times over.
Jesus. Hits some guy and kills him. Then when the police are talking to him, like, yo, come on, chill. Ah, yeah, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I'm just intoxicated.
I'm intoxicated.
Come
What?
on.
What, you don't drink? You ever seen somebody drunk before? Come on.
I would be. It's darkly funny.
Yeah.
Because this guy just does not understand at all what he just fucking did. Like he has no idea what just happened. It's like someone, like you just get caught blatantly stabbing someone in the neck, and the police grab you like, "Whoa, come on,
whoa,
it's a little tipsy.
Come on, yeah, stab him.
It's a little meth.
All right, I got a little stabby. Fucking chill, man.
Chill, bro.
Chill. Stabbed him.
It's a couple stabbies. Come on.
That's so funny. It's obviously dark, but like funny character to me who just like they don't, for some reason they don't understand what all the fuss is about when they're doing horrific things.
It's very it's like a sociopath in a way.
Yeah, sociopath.
He was like, oh yeah, just so disconnected from right and wrong.
Right. It's fucking police kicking some homes doors. They get like the dad's already been shot, the mom's shot, the guy's got like a gun to the kid's head, and he's like, whoa, man, fucking chill. Yeah, I'm fucking killing a family, but you don't have to get all worked up. Jesus, you guys are high strung, man.
God, fine, whatever. Where are we going?
Killed his parents. Chill. Jeez. Gosh dang.
And in that same vein, I had to put this story in because it's just another person who didn't quite get it.
So before you move on just to the next one, I just picture like, yes, he's drunk when he says, y'all need to chill, I'm just intoxicated.
Y'all chill.
What if he just took that attitude, like almost it'd be kind of nice to live that way where you just are so laid back.
Yeah, it's like, it's laid back Todd.
Kind of like Todd,
but
like a different version. Just Todd's such a nice guy. Like he takes whatever. This person ruins things and doesn't care. But like the next day when the police are like, yeah, I mean, we're charged with murder. Okay. You guys gonna make a big deal of this? Yeah. No, I know. I was fucked up last night and I ran over some. Oh, like what?
Well,
like I'm the only guy in the world who got fucked up and ran over her dad. Come on.
Come on.
You guys are gonna make a big deal out of this.
You guys even know him? You guys even know him?
Are you his friend?
Are you his friend?
Are you his friend?
Was he a good guy?
What you fucking crying about? Are you his friend? Are you his cousin? No. So you're not related?
Then why are you
don't
here?
know- Then why are you making a big deal out of this? Why can't you
Why
chill?
are we even here?
Why are we even here? Just let me go. Come on, I said I did it.
Look, some people are sad.
This wasn't even the first time I did it. This is the first time I got caught.
I hit 2 people earlier up the road. You guys didn't give a fuck about that.
You don't even know they're dead. They're missing people.
Come on.
Come on. You don't fucking care that much about your job. Just chill.
He's right.
He somehow is so convincing. They're like, you know what? We are kind of making a big deal out of this. Let's just let him go.
We could get a little.
We could chill.
theatrics. We could chill.
We
You're
were,
right.
you know what? Everyone makes mistakes. Let's just chill. Let's let him go.
It's funny you say that because that is the first line of this next story.
Okay.
Everyone makes mistakes, and this is so dumb. Everyone makes mistakes, says teen who karate kicked 74-year-old man into the River Mersey.
With
Y'all
that
chill.
context, that's the best line.
Y'all chill.
Yeah,
Everybody makes mistakes.
yes, that fucking karate kicked an elderly man into the river. Well, you never made a mistake? Chill.
God
damn it. You guys are fucking don't allow anybody to make mistakes.
So a teenage boy who karate-style flying kicked a 74-year-old man into the River Mersey has apologized for his behavior and said everyone makes mistakes. Benjamin Bridgman recorded a video apology outside court after pleading guilty to assaulting pensioner of Warrington on Sunday, April 25th. So the 18-year-old admitted assaulting by beating, and a 15-year-old co-accused, who can't be named for legal reasons, also pleaded guilty to common assault.
Oh my God.
So it's believed the 15-year-old filmed the shocking moment. Bridgman from Warrington kicked the elderly victim with force as he stood on the banks of the river. So it was on Snapchat, and there is a little bit of sliver and hope in this in here as well. So the victim was left struggling in the water before being rescued by 2 heroic schoolgirls, Ellie Hughes and Chloe Woods, both 14. The girls made a human chain to get him out of the water. So that's awesome.
Oh my God.
So it goes on to say, I know his mom was in it. So obviously, I'm very sorry, and that, it wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't realize he was 74 years old. Like if he was 12. What's your age limit for fucking blindside karate kicking people into
into
river?
a fucking river.
I thought he was 20. What? God damn.
Like that's the part he's sorry about.
You put your hoodie on and turn around. How old is he? Would you know not to kick him into the river? I can't tell.
I can't tell. Like it's my fault. He's a lot older than he looks. Come on.
Bridgman added, obviously everyone makes mistakes in life. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my
That's
God.
an honest truth from the bottom of my heart. There's not much I can say. His mom, who supported him in court, said, for me, I want the elderly gentleman to get better because my son's not a rogue. It was something that he did stupidly at the minute, and nobody wants that fella, what's the word? Suffer. I'm going to judge that family.
I'm judging the fuck out of that family. That family's trash. That family are fucking trash. Because that kid, that's not the last time he's getting in a lot of fucking trouble. when that's your response to kicking an elderly man into a fucking river, and you're like, yeah, I mean, I did it, but everybody makes mistakes. No, motherfucker. You should be saying like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It should be all focused on him. I'm praying that he recovers. I hope that I will, once I can get out one of these days with my sentence, that I can do some kind of reparations to make life, that I want to apologize to his face. And instead of any tone of that, it's just that, everyone makes mistakes. And then the mom, you see where he gets it.
Yeah.
I love that she's like, what was that word again? Suffer. You
They're
fucking
so disconnected.
sociopath. Yeah, so disconnected. It's like you're a piece of shit raising a piece of shit. Congrats.
He has a condition where he just can't stop flying karate kicking people. Like that's just what he does. He's been arrested 14 times for kicking people in the goddamn river.
And then the girls, I mean, what's so fucked up is like, he kicks this guy into the river, and then the guy clearly is struggling, and there's a concern that he may
do
drown.
shit. Yeah.
And this kid doesn't do shit.
How old are you?
Right. Right.
I don't know.
And then
He's young enough to drown to me.
2 other girls have to go help him. I hope they throw the fucking book at this kid. That's ridiculous. I was picturing this kid being like,
mistakes.
I was picturing this kid being that first guy's son. And then it's like, man, I'm just so sick of living in a dramatic ass county, man. It's like, yo, I run people over sometimes when I'm drunk, and you make a fucking big deal out of that, and then my son kicks some stupid old ass man in the river, and you act like he's a fucking criminal. It's a dramatic ass police in this county.
I love how they brought it up.
What?
I guess. What if it was so common? What if like 75% of all people had kicked drop kicked somebody into the river?
It's just like
He's
a rite of
come on,
passage.
we all make mistakes.
Okay.
You know how it is. I just didn't know he was that old.
Show of hands, who hasn't kicked an old man in the fucking river?
No
And they're
one.
just like, no one in the court. They're like, all right, he's got a point.
Hi-ya!
There's warning signs all along that river. Caution, if you're an elderly man, please beware of rogue karate kicks.
Please wear age number on back of shirt.
They insist it's actually illegal to be an elderly man near that river and not wear a life jacket because it's just expected that you're going to get fucking karate kicked in the river.
Like you're just standing there and you just hear like bushes rustling a little bit. Just oh god! And then there's a gap. There's no sound for a second because he's jumping and karate kicking you in the fucking back. It just goes. Fuck! Oh!
Damn it.
Got another one.
I thought the signs were kidding.
That's 15 this week. Yay! Okay, you ready to move on to the dumbest thing I was able to find this week?
Yeah, that was great.
All right, let's go.
It's the apocalypse.
We have more to talk about on the back end of this, so I'm going to get to the point here.
Okay.
But this was absolutely so dumb. So, paging Captain Marvel, Texas Representative Louis Gohmert asked Forest Service to alter Earth's orbit or the moon's to fight climate change.
I'm sorry, what?
Right. And he's asking the fucking Forest Service to alter.
I need to see that headline again because I read it twice as you were seeing it, and I can't believe it.
Yep.
Okay, Texas representative, a real person,
Yep.
asked the Forest Service to alter the Earth's orbit or the moon's,
If you get a chance,
if you don't mind.
while you're up there.
What the fuck? This is real.
Right, and then, I love that. He's
USA Today.
You know what? We might as well, while you're up there,
While
you're up there doing like the Earth stuff, just fix the moon.
Tilt the moon a little bit.
A little bit. So, U.S. representative, and a lot of articles do make fun of him. They say he's the dumbest man in Congress.
They don't make you take an IQ test to be in Congress.
They sure don't.
You know, they maybe should think about it though.
Yeah, that's they have to vote on that. U.S. Representative Louis Gohmert, a Texas Republican, appeared to stun a Forest Service official by suggesting the agency fight climate change by altering the orbits of Earth or the moon.
How is this guy so fucking dumb?
So it was on a live stream, but here's what he said. He goes, I understand from what's been testified to, the Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management, you want very much to work on the issue of climate change. Gohmert began to question Jennifer Elberlein, the Associate Deputy Chief for the National Forest Service. So Gohmert said he understood NASA's data shows the Earth and the Moon's orbits are changing slightly. And so, is there anything that the National Forest Service or BLM can do to change the course of the Moon's orbit or the Earth's orbit around the Sun? Obviously, that would have profound effects on our climate. So she responded with, I would have to follow up with you on that.
I like it says she paused before responding. A pause of, oh, fuck.
You just what?
You're the dumbest person I've had to talk to in years.
Yeah. Well, if we figure it out, if we figure out a way that you and the Forest Service can make a change, I'd like to know. Like he's.
Oh yeah, she says after she says I will.
Yeah,
I'll follow up.
This is his like if they figure out how to do this and they're going to do it, they're going to go to him first. But I just want to let you know, sir, we're going to change the orbit of the moon. Like I want you to be the first to know.
It is a crazy thing, and actually I was right before COVID hit. One of the last new stand-up pieces I was working on was about something that relates to politics this way, where it is crazy to me that there's no qualifications in the business world, like where in the world of just U.S. politics or politics in any country where you're just electing random officials if you don't have any criteria for who they have to be. And we have such little criteria. It's like you can be a felon in some places and still run for office. You know, it's almost anyone can run for office. And to me, it's like you would never do that in the business world because it's fucking stupid. You would never okay, you have this big Fortune 500 company and the CEO is going to retire. And instead of just, naming the next most qualified person as a CEO or hiring a really good candidate, you just gather every single employee of the entire company up in the fucking warehouse. And you're just like, okay, who wants to be the next CEO? And then like,
I do.
Yes, like an assistant janitor's like, I would like it. And then they're like, I like Fred. And then they're like, Fred's the next CEO. And he doesn't know fucking anything about business management.
And now we got to fill the chair, like the chair board. Who wants to be on the committee? Me.
I like
Get up
it.
here, everybody.
Yep.
Got 24 places open.
And just random people, whoever like as a joke or whatever. But like you don't do that for a reason. You don't just like elect. You have a fucking people who know what they're doing choose.
Yeah. And I've had that. Yeah. Same thing when you look at them is there is this perceived just look that they have.
Yeah.
Whether it's growing up and seeing them on TV.
Right.
I'm talking about politicians across the board.
Sure.
Wearing a suit, doing cool meeting shit in a cool room with a gavel. And you just think that they have their shit together.
Yeah.
And they fucking don't. Like
Right.
there's some good
No.
ones. There's some good ones, but there's some that are just like I don't know, I'll fucking do it. Let's see what happens. Like Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that he was bad at it, but he got elected fucking not because he was going to be an outstanding politician.
Right,
He's fucking famous.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah.
It's like this fucking wrestler. It's ludicrous because originally the laws were kind of relaxed because back in the days when the country was founded, we didn't have many universities. We didn't have like many places of education. People in general just weren't formally educated, and it made sense to let any of those people kind of run. It's very different now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they're
The analogy I have is if we treated the politics like trying to make it to the NFL,
right.
God, things would be a lot better.
Yeah.
Or they should.
Should
like
be
with the
fucking
competition,
rigorous.
I mean, there's a whole process you have to go through.
Yeah.
And if you don't make the cut, then you just didn't fucking do it.
Right.
You go do something else.
You got to take an IQ test to start with.
You have the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just like any sort of fitness thing for the NFL.
It's crazy that you have
The combine camp.
You have to score certain scores on the SATs to make it into certain colleges, or you won't get in. They have like minimum criteria, and the better the school, the higher it is. Like fucking students sweating it, really worrying about like, oh my god, if I don't get a 1400 or more on my SAT, then I'm not going to get into this school,
Right.
and I have to have all these things to get into this school. But to run for president, it's like you're breathing. You haven't killed anyone that we know of. Sounds good to me. Let him in.
Hop on up, buddy.
Hop on. It's fucking insane. And then you end up with people like that who think you can just fucking tilt the moon in a different way. That the Forest Service can tilt the moon in a different way to fix climate change.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So the Constitution requires that members of the House be at least 25 years old, have been a U.S. citizen for at least 7 years, and they live in the state they represent.
And that's it.
That's it. All done.
Yeah. I found when I was doing research for that joke when I was doing a while back, I can't remember which states it was, but there's certain like crimes where you could be elected to certain high offices and also simultaneously not be allowed to vote. Because like the weird loopholes where you could be a felon that you can't vote, but you can run. The laws are crazy.
Vote for me because I can't. Right. It's like weird motto. Right. God, he's witty.
That's insane.
Vote for me if you can. And I have a hard time believing that you and I were both student body presidents.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. I mean, look at us now.
Look at us
Who
now.
would have thought? Could things get any better for us?
And I will think about my own, just like with politics, you know, it's so stupid that we just allow it to be this popularity contest for like the highest positions in our country, because that's what high school is. Actually, some schools are doing away with that. My son told me that for like certain like student body president, the teachers now at his high school have a certain amount of say in it. So it's not just entirely a popularity contest. Because like when I ran my little high school at Riggins, I was a piece of shit. My campaign was 100% a dirty smear campaign. And I said things...
Slander. Libel.
Now, keep in mind, for those of you here, I'm saying these things when I'm 17 years old. Not now. They were terrible. One of my campaign posters was don't vote for Ryan... Or no, was vote for Ryan and die of AIDS. That was my fucking campaign. Yeah, it was terrible. It wasn't even clever. It was just mean and nonsensical. Had nothing to do with him.
How long did the poster get to stay up?
I think they left it up for a couple of days.
Of course they did.
Because it was Riggins. And then this is even meaner. And this again, I'm not approving my own behavior. One of the people I was running against, he was a little bit overweight. And I was like, sure, vote for like fat so-and-so if you want more candy in the candy machine. But like just fucking tearing him down. The principal after I was student body president, he was like, you know what? At the end of the year, I actually did care once I got elected and I did some things. And then he took me aside before I graduated. He's like, I'll be honest. He's like, I really, really, really didn't want you to win because I just thought it was terrible. And he was right. He was like, it was terrible. He's like, but once you got in here, you did some things. But it was just, I'm proof in that way that you can be a complete fucking moronic asshole and still win.
And make it through.
Yeah, because the other kids just thought the meanness was funny, and they voted me in. You know, it's absurd. It's absurd.
I love that.
And it is crazy to me that you can do that on a national level where the stakes matter.
Yeah, making some big decisions.
Right. Yeah, where you can just be a complete, have no qualifications. You could truly be an idiot and be elected to the highest office in the land.
And just
some
run.
people like that. They're like, well, that's what makes it great. Is everybody can do it. No, that's not fucking great.
Let's try the other way. Let's try having like
try having smart people.
Let's try having requirements to get in.
I would love it if everybody in office were all smarter than me.
Yeah, totally.
That'd be the best.
As long as if they were so smart that they were like doing a lot of good stuff,
Yeah.
I'd let them get away with some naughty stuff.
Yeah.
If they were just doing like a lot of good stuff.
Okay.
But if you're just doing nothing, but you're still doing naughty stuff,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
I hear you.
There's no balance there.
You know what? If you can balance the budget and, get the unemployment rate down to almost zero, fuck it. You can kill 10 people.
Yeah, you get a prostitute
You get
for free. You get a bonus pussy.
You get 50 prostitutes and you get to kill 10 people. Okay?
So get in the room.
Get in there.
That's the incentive.
Fix everything.
Chop, 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 chop.
That's how you get the best candidates.
Speaker of the House. That's the qualification. You have to at least can you kill 10 people? Yeah. You fucked a prostitute? Yes. All right. At least that's more qualifications than what we have now.
Oh my God.
All right. So let's move on to 1-star heroes.
Okay.
Okay. Zach.
I get no respect in real life, always am upset, so I let them know I hate them on the internet,
Yeah.
What you got?
This ties back to what we were talking about earlier, actually, with Silverwood.
Oh.
This was sent in by dummy Thomas Kettenbrink.
Okay.
Kettenbrink.
Kettenbrink.
Thomas Kettenbrink, our fellow dummy. And Thomas said we should look into Disneyland or Disney World, the reviews there. So I went into Disney World. Didn't have as many reviews on Yelp as I thought it would. 1309 because they fragment it. It's like Epcot Center, everything, it gets its own reviews.
The left boardwalk, right boardwalk,
Right.
just outside of Main Street.
And I left a lot of these out. There was a lot of 1-stars that I skipped because I will say at both Disneyland and Disney World, since COVID hit, people are furious about like protocols. A lot of things have nothing to do with Disney. It's just like they're beholden to the governor in that state.
Yeah.
And they're probably doing things they don't agree with. So I kind of skipped a lot of those.
Okay.
So I just went to some 1-stars. They were just, I've been mad at Disneyland, Disney World as a parent. And it can be an infuriating place.
100%.
And I just love seeing these 1-stars where it's just pretty dumb people, pretty angry. And the combination I find very entertaining.
All right.
So here is our first one. This is John B. from Massachusetts. From Massachusetts is the way he wrote it. Me and my family went last week. They charged us $159 per. And we started walking through. A lot of it was closed. And the rides were closed. Food was horrible. Service was at its worst. We spent a lot of money for nothing. I went to the office. All they said to me, go through our corporate office. I asked for the number. They said they don't have it. So at that moment, I was very mad to know how much Disney really suck. Whoever read this to spend your hard working at this shithole? Rude people to me and my family. Disney is dead to us. The police in there are very rude and aggressive towards my kids. So whoever is reading this, avoid at all costs. Not worth all more at the beach at home. I just pictured this person trying to communicate to them.
Dude, yes, I know.
Like you were saying that earlier. Like if they're leaving this kind of message, how are they communicating in real time? I just wanted to ride the line. My hard money. It can't even to hard my family. And hungry and tired.
Good as the beach.
It was like me in the mountain. But if you just put me in those desperate moments and drop me in the middle of Disney World, I want to go home. And my legs hurt. Fuck.
Can we bring that back up on the screen and just take a look at the number of commas this motherfucker's putting in?
Oh, I know. Just randomly every once in a while there's 2 commas.
2 commas, 3 commas. The ending has 5. Homie doesn't know how to do this.
No.
He has no idea how to do this.
No, he's not a strong communicator.
God, he should have guessed with periods instead of commas. Like, what? Why do you go there? He goes, I don't know. I feel like this is right. I remember learning this in school. Shut up.
I've told you.
After every statement, you have 3 commas.
I've told you before on the show, I think about an old buddy I went to high school with, how he's not good at writing. And he has question marks, confused exclamation points.
Yes, I love him.
God, his Facebook post used to fucking kill me. I guess having fun at home? So happy to be here. Like everything was ended up phrased a question.
Thank you, everyone, so much for the birthday wishes.
I'm going to be at Short's bar tonight having a party. Like everything was a question.
I like that. Reading that guy, he had nothing but question marks.
Nothing but question marks.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay, so here's this next confused, angry person. DDD from Derry, New Hampshire.
Okay.
1 star from 6/18/2021 Disney World. America, be careful what you wish for! 6 exclamation points. Disney has become far left racist and fascist. They have Nazi police patrolling their parks. As soon as your child removes their mark, they yell at you and threaten to throw you out at $150 a pop on tickets. And the parks are all under construction. Don't waste your money or time. And they are still in Democratic COVID policy, while the rest of Florida isn't. Tells you how Democratic they are. 75% of the rides are closed, but they don't tell you that even on TV it's all false advertising. They suck you in to spend your money with no refunds for parks, only 59% captivity. But no one says anything. And yes, Disney says we're sorry for your trip, but just think of what's coming in the future. Yeah? Well, what about now with my refund for PISD poor service? And closed rides, horrible food and racist service. I spent over $700 to get in your fascist employee park. Never again, your two faces left-wing Democratic losers.
God, she fucking melted. She tried. She was like, just write a good one. You can do it. You can do it. And then it just spitballed into a hate festival.
I love how she keeps saying, like, Democratic actually covers all the parties. Like, it's just a style of government, but she doesn't know what the fucking word means.
I love 59% captivity. Instead of
they
capacity.
got this park at 59% captivity. And it wasn't 59%. That's such a weird number.
Or capacity. Would have been a better word than captivity.
Right.
Like they're keeping the fucking people that visit the park.
I like her insult, two faces, left-wing Democratic. Okay, well, you're just a two faces, left-wing Democratic losers. What? Never mind. I gotta go home. I'm hot.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm hot and I don't feel good. Okay, this next one makes even less sense. Raven P., Garfield Heights, Ohio. 1 star from November 18th, 2019. This is my favorite one. Oh. Hello, everyone. Like they're addressing like just the general public. Hello, everyone.
Good morning, world.
Good morning, world. Hello, everyone. I went to Disney World this weekend with my family of 6. Wow. At Disney World, I was confronted by an employee who said he had tickets for sale. When I bought the tickets, I thought, okay, well, he's been employee. So I was thinking I paid for free tickets. He'd get a free. However, when I got to the front, of course, they see 1 ticket, but they couldn't find the other 5 tickets. So then security comes. It's about 2 hours. And so they eventually tell me that they've been trying to find this man and that he still speaks tickets, and you tell me to pay them again for tickets. That was Sultan on their property. How outrageous. They're racist. If you're African American, you have no chance with them. Then they got all the person information from me. Who does this multiple besides me? I'll never return. Security rude. The cashier are rude. But love their personalities. They act just like Cinderella helper. I just love like so. I read this like 5 times.
Oh,
and it sounds like somebody scammed them. Yeah. Somebody pretended to be an employee selling a ticket. They bought the ticket from the wrong person, and then they get to the front of the line. They're like, "That's not a real ticket."
That person who sold the fake ticket, they saw this new Cohen and went, bingo. Fucking got a sale.
Got a sale.
Right here.
And then she even says they've been trying to find this guy. It's like, yeah, some fucking scam artist. Okay, you got scammed. Not their fault. And then you get it. And then I just love like all this anger. And then at the end, but love their personality. They act just like Cinderella. Helper. Okay.
That's a pretty good compliment.
Oh my God.
Like, oh my God, you're doing so good. You're acting just like Cinderella helper. My kids would be like, what?
What?
Don't worry about it.
And again, I just think about this. Okay, this person riding in the structure, like them in real time, must have been a shit show for whoever was talking to them. Listen, the guy speaking the tickets, the security come for 2 hours.
About 2 hours.
There's a Sultan on the property, and it's out. There's rages that are out of them.
It's a racist. You don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance. They're just like, what? We don't know what you're saying.
Anyway, great character, good Cinderella helper.
Cinderella's cool. Anyway, I gotta go. So two more. Okay, Don M. Scarborough. Maine. I don't know how you pronounce it. 1 star. This place blows. Was Disney German? Nazi torture. Stand in line all day to see 2 minutes of crap. If you're really thinking of doing this, bring a noose.
Jesus, Don.
2 people cost us $300, $25 to park, $5 to take a dump. It's hot. It's overcrowded with morbidly or obese people, screaming kids. But hey, you can have your photo taken for $50. No one is guiding or helping. It's all about making dollars for the stockholders. I'm 58. This is the worst place on the planet. Take your kids hiking, beach, mountains, abroad. Take them to Walt Auschwitz torture. He really did not like
one
his
guy
experience.
was like, cool.
Yeah, the useful. Oh, yeah, the cool or funny.
Cool, bro.
One guy, cool.
That's pretty cool, dude. Where do you think he was going?
I don't know.
Disneyland is torture.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
I agree with you.
It's for the kids.
But guess what? It's fucking expensive, and it sucks. A lot of it sucks.
It does.
A lot of standing around.
Yeah, I'm not
A lot
going to
of-
defend it.
No, but I don't know where he thought he was going.
Right.
Like,
If you-
everybody knows.
Yeah.
That's what Disneyland is.
If you go to Disneyland or Disney World and you're shocked by the lines, that's on you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, they're
so
super
expensive.
Oh my God, I stood in the line for hours. Yeah, motherfucker, you're in Disney World.
They've been doing that since the fucking 60s.
Yeah.
The lines have always been this
You go
big.
there so your kids will shut the fuck up about it. Okay, so one more. I need some music for this.
All right.
Because this is a fucking saga this person wrote.
Fucking do it.
And they're from Idaho, from Caldwell, Idaho.
Nice.
Rich G, 1 star, from 1/10/2019. This is just weirdly written. I've been trying to decide the best way to tell the story of the Walt Disney World theme park is seen from my perspective, a guest. Talk to guest relations? I've done that multiple times, in person and via email. I've come to realize resolving the problems is not their bailiwick. They are only empowered to offer platitudes like, thank you for bringing this to our attention. We are sorry to hear/see that, and offer an additional fast pass or 2 for me and my party next time we are in the park and send us on our merry little way. Come on, really? That's not even a band-aid for the problems. When I visit Epcot, I see a park that has gone from a park that celebrates innovation, wonder, discovery, and the achievements of mankind to a park of raucous crowds and drunken debauchery on daily parade with never-ending cycles of festivals. As I journey through this park,
What the fuck is he doing?
I see Spaceship Earth greet guests bathed in a green haze of organisms, which have taken root in desperate need of pressure washing. Inside, I see audio animatronics that do not function properly. Maybe math is not that interesting of a subject after all. Interventions, lights full of bugs, burnt-out bulbs, and rotting sheetrock. The land pavilion has leaky windows which have caused stained ribbons to hang from the ceiling. Soaring needs to have either the screen or projectors cleaned. The dirty screen and projectors show and are distracting from the experience. Test track goes down constantly. Not just the cars stop working, but the design computers too. The frozen attraction at Epcot goes down a lot too. Over at the Magic Kingdom Main Street station is literally crumbling. Paint is fading on the exterior. Inside, the stone is crumbling. Wood is cracking and broken. Sheetrock is molded, bubbling, and in you enter. The Emporium needs a cast member to grab some cleaner and a rag and clean fixtures. Head into Adventureland as we journey down the Nile, or some river with hippos locked into place because the animatronic features don't work. Oh, and neither does the Jeep. It just won't turn over. Pirates, the smoke screen is down again. Meanwhile, over in Frontierland, animatronics don't work on Splash Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain. I guess most people don't visit often enough to notice that as they zip on by the attraction, though. If they don't know how it's supposed to be when it works properly, they won't notice that it isn't functioning properly.
Bingo.
Over in Liberty Square in the Haunted Mansion crown molding and the stretching room is warping. The seance room features a scene with a wisp projected onto the wall. How about in Fantasyland? Small world is a delight for my friends. We count animatronic dolls that don't work. To make the game easier, sometimes we lump entire countries together. We also count missing, molded, rotten ceiling tiles. It's a really fun game. You should try it with your friends. We also note damage to the superstructure of the attraction due to sitting in constant water and the high humidity. The carousel just got a paint job on the roof. Meanwhile, the rest of it is also dirty. I saw a pile of trash at the end of the moving walkway in Mermaid. Why couldn't a cast member take the time to sweep that stuff up? Animatronics frequently malfunction on this newer attraction too. The Barnstormer, Dumbo, other attractions follow much the same story. Dirty, trashy, in need of a deep cleaning and paint. Over in Tomorrowland, Carousel of Progress, audio problems much? I guess that was a problem in the 40s. What about the animatronics? They have some odd body movements at times. That is for sure. Maybe also recarpet, reupholster, repaint the carousel. This attraction needs maintenance, not just an update. Then there are the restrooms. Why isn't custodial doing their job cleaning restrooms properly, property-wide? I just picture this person fucking weeping as they walk through. It's not the same! It's not the same, anyone! The heart is missing! Open your fucking eyes!
He's walking in there grabbing people. Look! You see?
Right.
Like making them look up at the ceiling, like the molding. Look, it's peeling. Everywhere!
It's peeling!
Everywhere you look, it's peeling!
The magic of Disney is peeling! Soylent Green is people!
How does nobody fucking care?
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
he's got. They should just hire him as an inspector.
Oh my God! No
Just
kidding.
Send him
Found
through
everything.
Yeah, he knows exactly what's down.
He's been there a million times. What a fucking dramatic weirdo. It's just not the same. I just picture this
the thing
guy.
about time is you can never go back.
Right. It's like Matthew McConaughey, fucking a True Detective character. Disney World's running on a flat circle. Just everything's the same and the same again, or whatever he fucking says. I just picture like that character from True Detective going on the Small World After All ride. Everybody's like, it's a small world. Or how's that go?
It's a small world
There we go.
after
After all. And he just sitting there back, like puffing on the cigarettes. Oh, it's a dead world.
Always has been.
Always has been. Always look at the dead dolls. Look at their eyes. Represents humanity.
He's hitting a pipe and he's just counting 5, 6, 7 dead animatronics. 13. 14. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Like he's in the boat with another family. 26, 27. What are you fucking doing?
What are you doing?
Laugh. Time's a flat circle.
The Valley of Dead Dolls.
You guys having fun?
You having fun?
Laugh it up.
Look at those dolls.
To hell.
Look at those dolls not moving. That's where we're all heading. We will all shed our mortal coils. Death awaits. Death awaits. These fucking kids are just crying.
He grabs the kid by the hair. Look at the molding.
Look at the molding.
It's peeling.
The molding's dying. The dolls are dying. We're all fucking dying.
And he had a thing in there about the underside of the boat. He's like, look. And he just flips the fucking boat over, dumps the whole family out. He's like, look at it. Paint this! Could you?
Meanwhile, some kids
fighting for their fucking life.
Some kids actually drowning. Like, my baby's dying. I know. We're all dying. No, she's actually drowning right now. Oh, okay.
Sorry, what's that?
Hey, Grant, can you get a net or something? She fucked my speech up.
Then he goes back home. He's like, watched the kid die today.
Where'd she get died today? Small world after all.
Disney's fault. They didn't fix the dolls.
Well, got what he wanted, I guess.
Fucking child killer. Child killer.
You go to Disney World enough times, you see things differently.
That's pain on your hands, Walt.
You pull back the veil and you understand that the whole world is death. And that's what Walt wanted to show us, and I see it now. Now my eyes will never be closed again.
He's the great like Disney killer. Right. He just goes back and like, what the fuck? He's just throwing everyone out of the boats. If I make them die, then someone has to fix it.
Right. This whole review was written from inside a prison cell.
It has to be.
Where he got sent after fucking killing a family at Disney World.
Yeah, he's inside of the ride right now. He's hiding inside of It's a Small World.
As the authorities are looking for him all over the property, there's fucking dogs barking around. He's like, carousel just got a paint job in the roof. Meanwhile, the rest is all dirty.
46, 47, it's 48.
I hear him. He's in there. He's in Thunder Mountain. I gotta hurry. Tomorrow, man. Carousel audio problems much.
Maybe in the 40s. Fuck. All right, well, that was funny. I enjoyed that. I do have some good happy news. Should we move on to that?
Yeah.
Zach, let's move on to that.
Sliver of hope.
I didn't think I had it in me to kill a kid. Disney showed me I could do it.
You see enough dead dolls and you realize that it ain't such a thing to take a life.
That's so bad.
What? Walt Disney, he can let 1,000 dolls die and I can't take one child? Okay.
Well, anyway. Okay, so moving on. The Sliver of Hope is sent in by Dummy, or was sent in by Dummy Tiffany, and Tiffany sets it up here, and then we're going to get over to a link.
Okay.
So Tiffany writes, hi, dummies, loyal space lizard, creeper, and dummy over here.
Hello.
Thank you. Bad magician.
Yes.
That's what I call that.
Magician.
Not even a little bit sorry for the somewhat long email. I live in South Lake Tahoe, California, but lived in Reno for 7 years before I moved here. When I lived there, I came across a page on Facebook that was called My Life on Wheels, also from Reno. And the guy that runs it is named Connor Fogel, and he has cerebral palsy. He has never let his disability affect the way he lives his life. He's in a wheelchair, but still skis, works out, even did a full Murphy recently in his wheelchair, and is an amazing artist. He straps a paintbrush to his head and paints whatever he likes, portraits, landscapes, animals, etc. So she went on to attach a link to his Facebook page. I have a link to his actual website, but she contacted him. He got a portrait and a landscape done, a portrait for the dog, and then also attached 2 photos of a calendar that he made back for Tiffany back in 2021. But it says, if you fucking idiots, thank you fucking idiots so much regardless. You keep me entertained and laughing to what looks to myself in a mail truck on my roots. If you couldn't tell, I'm a mailman. I would love to see this page blow up with requests for portraits due to the podcast because I feel like he would make him so happy, and that warms my heart so much. Thanks for reading, Tiffany. So here's a couple of pictures that she sent our way. We'll bring those up. So you can see the dog.
Oh yeah,
you can see the calendar. So this is how, this is how he paints it. It's almost the only thing I know that I can relate it to would be kind of like a punter's helmet in a way. Like it has that single bar across the front, almost headgear, and it's holding a paintbrush. And he just uses that to paint these pictures.
It reminds me too, like when kids get braces sometimes, and they have the wire thing that goes out in front of their mouth. Yeah, it's like if there was a paintbrush sticking off of that.
Exactly. So if we move over to his website, which is LOWNV, so mylifeonwheels.com. Yeah. And we will have this link in the episode description, but it does show you all of the pictures. He also does photography, but look at some of this artwork.
Wow.
That he does. Painting murals.
Holy cow.
And I just fucking love that, that he's doing this. And if you head on over to the shop, you'll see, a whole list of different pictures that he's done.
That's so cool.
Which is amazing.
And you said what's a full Murphy?
I don't know what that is.
It's like some kind of trick.
I think it must be like maybe a Murphy is like a run or it's a workout move. Zach, do you fucking know what a full Murphy is?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so
something cool.
He has a lot of stuff on the website. And again, we'll link in the episode description. But if you are a dummy who would like to do some commissioned work, go check out that link, and I think that we should just blow Connor up. Blow Connor up.
There you go.
For some commission requests, purchase some of the artwork and products that he already has on the website, and he's kicking ass, and it would be fun to use what we have. Basically, we turned out the gate, we turned the fishing podcast, and this kid had nothing, and then now he has hundreds and hundreds of reviews.
That's so cool.
And I would love if the dummies are in a position to get a piece of artwork commissioned to reach out and contact Connor.
Couldn't find a better cause. That's awesome.
So thank you, Tiffany, for pointing us in that direction. Let's look at some weird shit on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The internet has all sorts of neat things. Anything you want can be yours. Let's take a peek, together, as a couple. To you, from internet.
This was sent in by Dummy Bo, and it links to a YouTube page. Mm-hmm. And this YouTube page has been live for years. Like the video just keeps running. Oh. And it's AI-generated music.
What?
So this one running right now is called the Infinite Bass Solo. And it's been live since January 27th of 2021.
So it's been going for months. What? And that's just some AI program showing us a bass solo?
Shit slaps. So that's good. And then you head over here and we have classic metal.
AI generated class. So it generates the vocals and everything.
Adept does it all.
It's
this
not
has been running
good.
It's like a terrible garage band. May 4th of 2020. And it's just been going ever since. You can pop in there and check out these ones. There's some more examples of...
I wanted to hear lyrics, but he can't understand it.
He just screams. I listened for a while the other day.
I mean, impressive for what it is. That's so weird that it's been going for hours and days, weeks,
yeah, this
months.
was fucking years. This was May 4th of 2020.
Yeah.
This song is never going to end.
Oh my God, over a year.
There's some other programs that are out there that blow my mind, where you just you pick a thing and you pick like kind of a style that you want, maybe a little bit of this, how long you want it, and you just click generate, and it just writes an orchestra piece for you.
Wow.
and it's all done. You don't know what you're going to get. You download it and see if you can use it.
That's crazy.
This-
Just before we move on to the next
Yeah.
one, I just thought of this. If anybody noticed on the video why I have a metal straw in my Starbucks thing, is because I don't like ice hitting my teeth. And so I
Yeah.
do like straws. It's not like I'm whatever. I don't even know what animal we're trying to save by not having straws.
Turtles!
Turtles. Okay. Fuck turtles. So I have this metal straw, but they gave me so you can reuse it. But they gave me at Starbucks. They gave me a paper straw. That's the thing they're doing now. Is like this Fucking stop it,
Dude, knock
It
that
doesn't
shit-
work.
No, it gets soggy.
It
and
gets soggy in
sucks.
5 minutes. So what are you doing? It's like this nice gesture. It's like, hey, we care about the environment. Here's your paper straw. It's like that only is a nice gesture if it fucking works. And it doesn't. It's a piece of shit.
Send it back to the lab.
Yeah. So just
work on this thing a little bit harder.
Let me just put the ice against my cold teeth instead of this fake ass straw you're trying to hawk me.
I love it. No, you're good. You're good. This
Fucking turtles.
I know, fucking turtles.
Why can't turtles just get smarter?
And this is an example of how weird the internet can be. Sent in by dummy Ryan, who goes by Pure Randomicity on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's a website that the only thing that's on the website is a guy getting hit in the face with an eel. So
An eel?
Yep, that's it. Look. And you get to control how hard he
Your
gets.
cursor decides when you're going to hit him in the face with this eel.
It's just called Eel Slap.
Okay.
Eelslap.com.
I love that someone took the time to put that together.
Dude,
Hey, man, I'm going to make a website called eelslap.com.
what the fuck?
I want
God, the internet never
someone
lets me down.
I want someone to make a website called turtlestraw.com. And it's a turtle who's evolved to figure out how to fucking use a straw. And it's enjoying a tasty cold beverage.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
has,
like- and the
he has
turtle's-
so many straws.
The turtle's like, I like it. I'm for him. I'm for him.
Thumbs up, turtle straw. All right, we're going to move on to one of our final segments here and listen to some of our dummies.
Okay.
Okay, Zach.
It's junk mail.
And I want to present myself the wrong way. I have nothing against turtles.
No, never.
I get annoyed by straws, but it's not like I'm like, yeah, fucking get those turtles.
Can't wait for
Kill them all.
Can't wait for him to all
Kill 'em all!
die.
No,
Fuck them.
I don't think that.
Not at all. Now we're going to hear from our amazing dummies on a segment called Junk Mail. And our first piece of junk mail is coming in from a plumber dummy Keith. He writes, "Hi, Fred and Barney. I was cracking up with the Just Don't Plumbing bit. I'm a plumber. I typically do commercial construction. Occasionally, I'll do some residential construction as well as commercial and residential service. There are times when I'd love to go along with your bit and say things like, 'You fucking called me for this?' Or simply make fun of their man skills. Recently, I had a call about a leaky kitchen sink. I went to the guy's house and he explained that he had Best Buy install the dishwasher and now he has a leak. So I crawl under the sink and immediately see a small leak that he's talking about. On water lines, there are always stops where you can shut it off, right?
Yeah.
So right before the fixture, a supply run that connected the actual fixture. When the dishwasher was installed, it must have slightly loosened the supply line, created a small leak, and all he had to do was give it about a
tighten
half
it.
turret
Oh my God.
with a crescent wrench, and the problem was solved. I was in and out in about 5 minutes. I wonder if he even looked, or if he just simply lacked the simplest mechanical skills. At the end of the day, my shop charges a 1 hour minimum, so that likely cost him about $150 to have one guy come out and tighten a supply line for him. Sorry for the long email, just thought it was a funny example of the Just Don't Plumbing and how they would have handled it. Thanks for the great content, Keith. It's ridiculous.
That is a funny thing. Like I can be lazy with mechanical stuff and just not wanting to deal with it. But there are some things that are so basic. Like we have these chairs that go around our kitchen table that like they just get a little bit loose where the chair attaches to the legs kind of system. And like my kids will be like, "Ugh, this chair is just it's making this rattling noise." And I was like, I'll flip it over without even a screwdriver. Just flip it over, just grab the screw, tighten it about 3 times. I'm like, problem solved.
Right, exactly.
It's like you can't look for 1 minute.
Just dive in
and just see if you can't tighten one thing.
And before we move on to the next piece of junk mail here, I do have to say the amount of emails we got of people talking about making the same mistake I did with the dishwasher and the garbage disposal, not popping the cap out, a fucking ton of them. It's a very common problem. And then one guy wrote in, he was talking about it with me, and then he just realized when he was writing it in, he's like, I fucking forgot to do that at the job site today. So
That's awesome.
so he just forgot to do it. So he'll have to go back and go pop that fucking cap out. But apparently it's a common thing. So
Funny.
we've all learned to, if you're going to install a garbage disposal and you have a dishwasher, pop out the fucking cap before you start flipping the dishwasher upside down and replacing pumps.
Okay.
Because I learned that doesn't work. All right, one last piece of junk mail this week. Dummy Megan writes, so super dummy Megan here was listening to this podcast and heard the story about the guy blasting porn on his Bluetooth speaker. This triggered me. So I have memories of a horrific incident flooded back to me. I could laugh my ass off about it now. So picture 2016, my boyfriend at the time and I went to Blockbuster for our weekly movie night. I have been wanting to watch the movie The Black Dahlia. Little did I know it was not released on DVD just yet, but Blockbuster had the Black Dahlia movie on their shelf. We rent it, take it back to her parents' house. I talk this movie up, and his dad has it all ready to go because he also enjoys some true crime stories. We pop the movie in, starts to play, and as it progresses, I notice the quality of the movie doesn't quite seem to be Hollywood, but we continue. Pretty soon I realize this is not a movie, but it's some form of softcore porn. The girl in the movie begins asking the guy if he's going to fuck her, and I could feel my soul leaving my body. Frozen in time, my boyfriend's mom jumps up and pulls the plug out of the wall to the TV, cutting the power completely off. In my embarrassment, I'm speechless. My boyfriend's mom yells, asking, what are we doing? And his dad calmly answers, watching a porno Megan rented. Needless to say, I didn't go back up there for a while and definitely no more movie nights. But if I want to check it out, it is a production called by Uli Lommel, Black Dahlia.
There's a porn called Black Dahlia.
So it's some softcore porn. A very valuable lesson was learned that day. I never had another movie night with the boyfriend's parents ever again. I love the podcast. Time sucks. Scared to death. Is we dumb. Keep up the excellent work. It definitely makes my days go by listening to you guys. Love you much, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan. That's embarrassing.
Softcore porn to me is so much weirder than hardcore porn. Because like you're gonna kind of make a movie, like you're gonna put a lot more work into like narrative that you know is not gonna be good. It's never gonna win any like acting awards.
And best softcore porn movie goes to Black Dahlia.
Right?
No.
Yeah, like the SAG-AFTRA, the Oscars. You're never gonna like make it that good.
That's a challenge.
But you're also not gonna get people who are primarily gonna look for it for like their
punching the clown.
For jerking off or whatever. It's just like this weird gray area.
It is
where it's like you don't. I mean, why
you don't have a table to sit at?
Like why are you watching?
Show me the bush.
Who prefers softcore porn?
I don't know.
I would just rather watch a regular movie.
I bet you these people that just like
porn.
the imagination side of it, like they don't want to. They want to put themselves in there. I don't know. They don't want to see too much that they can. Their brain can do it. I'm guessing that's the appeal. I don't watch softcore porn. But thanks, Megan. All right, you ready to wrap up the show?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to push a button. I'm going to read some stuff.
Okay.
Zach Flannery, thank you. Producing and directing today. Thanks to Zach Cohen, creating some of the custom music beds for the show. We got that new Vaporwave inspired merch available right now. We got a cup, a t-shirt, and a mouse pad. And you can get that at badmagicmerch.com, also at iswedumb.com. Again, thanks to Logan Keith. And if you have a problem with it, if he sends you a broken typewriter, store at badmagicproductions.com. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at iswedumb. Got the private Facebook group Is We Dummies, moderated by Liz Hernandez and the All Seeing Eyes. Find us on YouTube if you give a fuck. And if you want to send in content, dumb at iswedumb.com and general questions info at iswedumb.com. A fucking way to read.
Good job.
I did a fucking great job reading today.
You did a great job.
You want to learn a neat fact?
Yeah, I want to learn a new fact, and I just want our fans to know that, like, even if the cashier are rude, just love their personality, they just act like a Cinderella helper.
got great characteristics, act like Cinderella helper.
Mm-hmm. So when in doubt, act like a Cinderella helper.
You're going to make it far in life. We promise you. All right, let's do the fact.
Wow, neat fact.
And this one, I did do my due diligence to confirm, and I couldn't find anything going against it. This was sent in by me, I guess. I thought somebody sent that in. But did you know Apple doesn't let filmmakers show villains using iPhones on camera because they don't want them to be associated with anything evil?
That's pathetic.
So that's why they don't let them use Apple phones. Yeah, and everywhere I looked, all these examples, you're like, nope. Don't want evil.
If that's a real policy, oh my god!
Don't want evil Bond guy to not have
Apple.
The hero can have it. The hero can have it. It's not the naughties.
I'm sure they did a bunch of studies. And they figured it out. That was the best thing to do. But that just artistically blows.
It does. All right, bye guys. Fuck the turtles.
Bad Magic Productions.